Here he comes. He's got it.
The Fishin' Canada Show. With your hosts, Ange, Reno, and Pete. Brought to you by Ontario. More to discover. Coleman, the greatest name in the great outdoors. And Princecraft Mercury.
Huge nail. That is a beauty. Oh my God. That son of a gun. Is that any good?
Way back in 1954, Princecraft aluminum boats ruled the waters. And today, on the 50th anniversary of that quest, Princecraft boats are still designed by fishermen for fishermen and built so well, just fishing in one of them is a rewarding experience. Every model offers fit, finish, and performance you can't find anywhere else. Plus, you can get all the premium fishing options and luxuries used by the pros. Princecraft boats, when you want nothing but the best, whatever size or style. Princecraft boats, since 1954. The more you know, the better we look.
Coleman promised.
Coleman promised to light my way.
Coleman has been making reliable lanterns for over 100 years.
Coleman promised me shelter from the storm.
Only Coleman makes tents with a WeatherTech system to keep you dry, guaranteed.
Coleman promised to get me through the night.
The double lock valve guarantees our beds won't leak.
Coleman promised to keep things cool.
The extreme cooler that keeps ice for 5 days in temperatures up to 32 degrees Celsius.
That's cool.
Coleman promised.
At Coleman, we keep our promises for the past 100 years and the next.
60 years ago, the Netherlands suffered under Nazi occupation.
And all of a sudden, one of my little friends, Florence, she disappeared.
Until Canadian soldiers turned the tide.
Because they were so grateful, and still are to this very day. Holland owes a lot to the Canadians.
Canada and the Liberation of the Netherlands, now available on VHS or DVD, and a spectacular 240-page companion book. Get the entire Liberation package for only $29.95. Call or click now to order.
White, beige, or taupe? No thanks. If I'm gonna paint, you're gonna notice it.
At the Home Depot, you can discover the largest paint color palette in Canada. The greatest brands of paint are here at guaranteed low prices. And try our one-of-a-kind Color Solution Center, where you can preview, match, and coordinate colors with confidence. Get up to a $25 gift card free with any purchase of Behr, CIL Smart, or Dulux interior or exterior paints.
At the Home Depot, you can do it, we can help.
Yes, we're in for some good fishing in Canada. Today's show may come as a surprise to some people, but to a few, it's a well-kept secret. You see, the majority of anglers think that the best fishing in Canada is always thousands of miles away from the major cities. However, today, we prove that theory wrong.
Hung?
He followed in the weeds. No,
You got a fish?
there's a fish in there somewhere. He was.
No. Oh, yeah, there is, too. Look at the size of that bass.
There he goes.
You got him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jump.
that's a beauty.
Come on, bud. Look at the weeds in his face.
That's a good solid 3-pounder, pal.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that thing? Did it come out? Like, did you see it or just...
He followed your jig up.
Eh?
He followed you. I think he came out about a minute after your jig or something like that.
Nice fish.
You can tell where he was sleeping, eh? Wow.
There was just a ton of good quality fishing like that in these harbors, and virtually untouched. That's the best part about it.
That's a beauty.
The thing is, you got to keep it down when you catch one here, because there's a lot of folks that sleep in these boats. You don't want to wake them up. Look at the size of that.
Tail's worn off from the spawn. She's healing up good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it came out after your jig.
I didn't even see him.
Followed out at.
I didn't even see him.
Watch it jump.
Look.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
I love that when they do that. That is hilarious. Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Sorry, folks, we're waking you up. Now they should be up by now. It's 9:20.
They're on vacation.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's too funny.
Is there bass in Toronto Islands? That is the question.
I'd say so. Some of them might not be huge, but look at how clean that water. I mean, you can see that fish fighting in 3 feet of water, 4 feet of water.
Now, you'd gone over that. Watch it. You went over that a couple times, didn't you?
I hit that with the boat. That's the place that I hit with the boat.
That's the place you hit with the boat, yeah. Look at that. Gorgeous fish. gorgeous fish. That's an urban bass.
That is as urban as
It's
it
about
gets,
as
isn't it?
urban as it
Listen, you can hear the machinery going in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a chunky little guy. They get a nice little gut on him.
Yeah.
You know, he's not a big fish, but beauty. Look at that, though. Even got a scar on him.
Now, I wonder if the spawn happens a little bit earlier in these backwaters.
You know, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't have a temperature gauge here today, but it may.
I mean, we
The
saw
water
those
warms
beds
up real quick.
We saw those beds earlier on.
Those beds are almost healed right over, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they're starting to read up again already.
That's why I'm thinking they may start a little bit earlier in these back cuts like this.
Yeah, well, definitely, though. I mean, this is the first water to warm up anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
In this area. The thing is about these largemouth, they're not going anywhere. They'll live here. There's enough under these boats. The Angels were saying there's probably 8 feet of water, and you know, I have to agree with them. So they could literally live there all year if they wanted to.
Yeah, they're not close to going anywhere, these babies. Get it, buddy.
Little guy.
Oh, nice one.
You know what? Answers that one that we saw swimming here.
The scar.
Yeah. Come on, bud, one more
now,
jump.
What did you just catch him with?
Senko.
What color?
Just a little brown one.
Wow. That blows my mind. You know what?
Look at that scar on him.
Look at this.
Braid versus mono.
Well, look how thin yours is. Mine's a heavy son of a gun.
I gotta show this scar.
Yeah, that's really, that's an old scar too,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been around for a while. It just looks like a scrape or something.
Yeah, or it's healed over with new skin or new scales or something.
Yeah. Here. There it is there too.
And there, right
Might have been a gator just chomped on
Look
him.
at almost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. Well, you're spanking me, Mr. Bowman.
Okay, well, let's see what we got. Yeah, they've got finesse worms in there too, eh? We got
What's
Senkos.
that?
We got Senkos and finesse worms too. We got,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try here. I'm looking for some light. Downtown Toronto. Can you believe that?
It's the best. We get a lot of emails from people who live in Toronto saying, "Where can I go within an hour or two from Toronto to get great fishing?" Well, my goodness, you get it.
One of the best kept fishing secrets.
Absolutely.
In the middle of 4.5 million people. It's great. Well, he came out of
your scum.
Disguise. I know.
You don't like.
I was hoping you hadn't noticed. You hadn't noticed, buddy. He's got one of those bass birthmarks, beauty marks, those black spots on him.
Yep.
Right there.
Oh, cool. He's a white colored fish. They're very light colored compared to the.
But he did. You're right there. He came out of the scuzz. I stand to be corrected.
Scum is good.
See you later, buddy.
And just referring to that green, real scummy moss. I mean, this is all. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to fish. There's no doubt about it. But you do catch bass in it if you.
Oh yeah.
If you're persistent, pursue, you'll catch them around it.
Did you get it? Oh, good one. Good one, buddy. I missed one. I just missed one. Jeez, you are on fire.
Look at him. He's snorting at me.
Funny. That was funny. Save that half.
That was weird.
That's another nice size one.
We had like a sword fight there. Look at him.
Watch out, he's coming. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. It's not food. You couldn't eat them anyways.
Oh,
couldn't eat them anyways. Look at that. CN Tower in the background, bass in the foreground, swans,
Swan hissing
Peter
at me.
Bowman. Does it get any better than this?
Giddy up, brother.
Does it get any better than this?
Another mark on this fish, Ange. Look at this.
He's marked too, yeah.
They all got a little mark of some
what
type
that's all about.
That's the fins maybe from spawning that one there, but that mark's not from spawning.
No, they all
pretty clean. Otherwise, there's a parasite on her. Lovely parasite on her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, very clean looking fish though.
That's cool. CN Tower in the background. Get out of here.
The main Toronto islands consist of Center Island, Algonquin Island, Olympia Island, Snake Island, Muggs Island, Donut Island, Snug Island, Forestry Island, South Island, Ward's Island, as well as a small group of unnamed islands. They were formed from a group of sandbars that started from the Scarborough Bluffs and were moved to the west by Lake Ontario currents.
Wow. They're just cruising, aren't they?
Yeah, see, that's the problem with an overcast day like this.
Here we go, buddy. I don't know how I'm going to get this in with the wrong hand here, but there he is. Oh, boy.
You got him.
He's off.
Oh,
Oh, it was the wrong hand. Look at me.
I'm just guiding my buddy here. I'm eating my sandwich driving the trolling motor. He says, Pete, there's a 4-pounder down there. He grabs my rod, wrong hand for him. Oh! The point is, never grab the wrong hand.
Yep, he's got. Oh, he's got.
Nice one.
Jump, coming up. Whoa.
Oh, great jump. Great jump, buddy.
Coming up.
Great
Oh, look at the
jump.
one behind him.
Okay.
See the one behind him?
No, but
He's bigger. Right behind him. Wow.
That's a
These things
3-pounder,
are
isn't it?
school in here. That's a 3, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Nice fish, though.
Get over here. It's a nice fish. Look at that.
Beautiful. Oh, he's been stung.
These fish have all been stung.
Yeah.
Just want to show you something about fish that have been released. Mine was right there. There's the hook mark I left. There's the hook mark he's got. This fish has been recently caught, not that long ago. That's wild.
And now the Fishing Canada trivia question. Which of the following cities in Ontario would be considered a great fishing area? A, North Bay, B, Toronto, C, Belleville, D, Windsor, or E, all of the above? Coming up, more Toronto bass.
Hey, have you been told where to go? For big fish action, that is. Well, Fishing Canada is telling you where to go with the all-new Hotspots DVD Collector Series.
Each DVD is loaded with action-packed fishing footage, and as a bonus, we're giving away our hottest spots for catching giant pike, bass, walleye, and trout.
Every DVD comes complete with maps and GPS waypoints that take you right to our hot spots.
So what are you waiting for? Go to Walmart and get them before they're gone.
You can't always count on the fish to bite, but one thing you should be able to count on is the boat you fish in.
That's why for nearly 50 years, more Canadian fishermen have turned to Prince Craft.
From the tough northern waters of Canada comes a boat ready to take on your favorite fishing spot.
Precisely engineered deep V hulls, unrivaled craftsmanship and performance, these fishing machines will put a smile on your face and plenty of fish in your live well.
So when it comes to the best boat for your fishing fun, think Prince Craft, the only name you need to know.
And that you can count on.
If Sam's husband buys the Montecito, will Sam become the boss? The rules of the games are changing. Dean Cain guest stars on the season finale of Las Vegas, Monday at 9. Global's got it.
Wrinkles. Just when you finally manage to smooth out their appearance, they seem to find their way back. Now you can fight the boomerang effect. Only new Nivea Visage Q10 Advanced Wrinkle Reducer has a unique energy complex that works with your skin to visibly reduce the look of wrinkles and now helps to keep them looking smooth. New Nivea Visage Q10 Advanced Wrinkle Reducer, now more effective than ever.
Hey Canada, Lay's just got better. Lay's are now made with 100% pure sunflower oil and have zero trans fat. Lay's, zero trans fat, same great taste.
Your news, precise, accurate, fair. Watch Global News with Aphrodite Salas and Raymond Filion, weeknights at 6 and 11.
And now the Fishing Canada trivia answer. Which of the following cities in Ontario would be considered a great fishing area? A, North Bay, B, Toronto, C, Belleville, D, Windsor, or E, all of the above? The answer is E, all of the above. Each of these cities has outstanding fishing for a multitude of species. And now back to more Toronto bass.
Got him, go. That was the
buddy. That was good.
That was the best. He scooted out from somewhere.
Yeah, I pitched him. Remember I said, come on, I'm going to get a shallow one?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
You see the way he double grabbed that?
Yeah.
He didn't have it in his mouth at first.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was good.
That was hilarious. I cast right into the shore, right underneath that tree almost. Worked out about 2 feet. He grabbed it and I was like sideways in his mouth. And I thought, okay, you might not have a hook. And then he sucked it right in and then I set the hook on him. That was good. Thanks, buddy.
Like you need my help today, right?
That's a big bass.
That's a big
That's a giant bass.
Oh, man. We're going to drift into the... Oh, no, we're going to drift in. Let me see if I can get him out the other side. Oh, no, 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 no. There he is.
You leave the boat right there.
Oh, did you see what he coughed up?
No.
Look what he coughed up, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at all that stuff he just coughed up. He's been eating like a horse.
That's a good fish, buddy. It's another big one. Eat him. Ah, yeah, that's fat. That's a fatty.
Did you see what he coughed up?
Big minnow or something.
Like a bunch of minnows, a great big glob of minnows or something. Is that any good? All right, off you go, buddy. Oh, man, what a fishery.
Good job.
This is better than when I was here last. This is, I mean, 100% better. Just unbelievable.
They're stacked in here.
I mean, forget the fact that you're 5 minutes away from it. Forget that.
Yeah.
It's just real good fish. I mean, you would drive 3-4 hours or something.
Oh, you could usually, yeah, you're going up to your northern lakes, your hidden lakes, your little secret lakes that you never tell anybody about. Absolutely. Oh, beauty. Beauty. Oh, get him. You still got him. Still got him. He's coming up. Look, you don't even know. What are you doing? He's giant.
That was cool watching that thing happen. Whoa, now the other ones didn't, the other ones didn't come out after him like last time, Pete.
No.
That was funny.
Fishing with Timmy. That's a big bass.
That's a big bass. That's a big bass. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. That is wild. Look at his fins, Pete.
Oh.
He's put right on down here.
That's oh, boy, that's pushing 4 pounds, that fish.
Toronto Islands. Oh, man. You know, maybe we shouldn't air this show. Maybe we shouldn't air it. That is great. Now, that fish is one of the fish that we saw earlier on today. I think, what did you get, 3 off this boat?
A couple or 2 at least.
And we saw 3 or 4, and we gave him a bit of rest, and back we come. That was cool.
Wow. That was one of the big ones we saw, too. That's the one you say, oh, look at him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't bite.
Well, they bit now.
Some of the catchable fish species that roam the waters of Toronto and its harbor are largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, pike, muskie, carp, catfish, salmon, rainbow and brown trout, as well as panfish. Get it right in front of him, man. Right in front of him. Right in front of him, buddy. I'll hold on to this guy as much as I can. Yeah. There he is. You got him. You got him.
No,
he had it. He had it.
Didn't, buddy.
He grabbed it. This is a good fish.
This boat is loaded with them. There's 3 or 4.
Oh, I got
there
him
was
now.
3 or 4. We can get more of those. Let me see that. Ow!
They're the same size down there.
I know.
Bigger.
There's 3 or 4 schooling up.
I saw him go. When Ann said there's 3 or 4, I looked down and I just saw one go right this for a single. He must have just missed it. He just went,
Okay, we're going to go back
grabbed
and
it.
get them. We're going to go back.
Oh, absolutely.
We may have to rest them a little bit, but we're going back. Now
they're
now
stacking.
that is exciting.
That's a
Great
good
fish. That's a 3+, buddy. That's
Oh,
almost a
absolutely.
4.
That's it's closer to 4 than 3. That guy.
Was that any good?
That's beautiful. You freaked me out when you said there's a bunch of them there.
I saw 3. I saw 3 distinct fish.
Nice. Nice.
Downtown Toronto. Toronto Islands.
This is great.
I mean, think about it.
Totally accessible. It's full of fish. I mean,
all the facilities in the world.
And they let you fish here. Nobody's.
No.
You know, all it takes is getting that boat license, and you're in here fishing away for a day. Lots of species.
Yeah, yeah. Now we've been keying in on bass today, but One of the real good fisheries in here is pike fishing. There are some huge pike in here. Huge carp, great panfish, and just outside is probably some of the best smallmouth bass fishery on the planet, just outside the breakwall. And then just outside of that, you've got the big shelf that holds all the salmon and the trout.
Salmon, rainbow and brown.
Rainbow, brown, and everything else.
Acres. Absolutely. She's a mecca.
Is that Big Bertha, buddy?
No. Little guy.
Little guy, yeah,
okay.
Isn't he?
Oh, no, maybe
another
not.
good fish. in the scum?
No, right in that hole, like where it stops.
Yeah.
It stops.
Look at these bass. Buddy, look at this stuff.
They're so plump. They're so perfectly plump.
Oh, man.
I love dialing him through his cheek like that.
No, he's not going to call anything, but...
No, but he's fun.
God, that's
he
nice.
Make me panic a little bit.
Did he come out after, or did you go in after him?
I went way back.
Did you?
Way back.
Now, what made you do that?
Because there's... you see the big hole back there, don't you? He's all open back there, so... Yeah, swimming with me.
Yeah,
little guy.
Little guy. Bring him on home, buddy. Nice one again.
Right against the back of that.
I'm gonna sit back and watch you do the rest.
He swam like crazy.
Did he? Did he hit you good?
No, my line just tightened up. Like I didn't feel anything. Easy, mama.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah, he's bigger than I
I'll
thought.
tell you, you've got a nice tournament limit. Does that have a rip lip there?
Yep.
That's been caught.
Something weird, yeah.
That's been caught. There's catch and release for you right there.
Catch and release at its best, folks. Fish has got a cut lip, but he's still active and eating, obviously.
Yeah.
Healthy as anything. Look at that fish. That's as healthy as he gets for a smaller fish. Like that. And what's wrong? Bye-bye. You got him.
I just saw another one. Throw in. Oh! Okay. Throw in. There's two behind him.
Okay.
And you know what it is? It's sand again. The same thing. Oh. Chunky little guys, aren't they? Short, like a little football. Look at that. It's got a bruise on it, too.
They're all marked up.
Yeah.
He's that fish is solid.
I wonder what that's all about.
Oh, look at him. I love that.
That's a little football.
That is beauty.
It's a mini 5-pounder. That's wild. That's great fishing. It doesn't get a whole... I don't care where you go. Forget the fact that we're downtown Toronto.
To find any concentration of largemouth bass in shallow water, it doesn't happen too often. You know, you're talking Kawartha lakes and stuff like that. You don't find that too often. Maybe on a weed line.
Yeah.
Not too many in shallow water. And the water temp's over 70 now, too, so the spawn is completely over.
Completely, yeah.
Coming up, more big city bass.
Going fishing. You only have to ask. Fishing in Ontario. It's cool. So cool. And it tastes good, too. There's lots more to do than just fish. You can swim, play frisbee, and don't forget the marshmallows. Visit ontariotravel.net/gofish or call 1-800-ONTARIO to start planning your next Ontario fishing adventure. So go fish Ontario. It's catching.
Hey, have you been told where to go? For big fish action, that is. Well, Fishing Canada is telling you where to go with the all-new Hotspots DVD Collector Series.
Each DVD is loaded with action-packed fishing footage, and as a bonus, we're giving away our hottest spots for catching giant pike, bass, walleye, and trout.
Every DVD comes complete with maps and GPS waypoints that take you right to our hotspots.
So what are you waiting for? Go to Walmart and get them before they're gone.
On the season finale of Fear Factor, newlyweds take the challenge.
Sitting in front of you is the most disgusting concoction Fear Factor has ever created.
Will they live happily ever after? Fear Factor. Global's got it. Monday at 8, 7 Central.
Glad Press and Seal Wrap. Fits every time. A unique seal that's right for just about any job. Glad Kitchen Catchers stands up to leaks every time.
Diarrhea can be really inconvenient. That's why we developed Imodium Quick Dissolve. You don't need water. The tablet dissolves instantly on your tongue. I think he approves. Imodium Quick Dissolve. There's never a good time for diarrhea.
Location is everything.
So there is a lot of time to get to know Paul Martin.
The right place when your world changes. Global National with Kevin Newman takes you so close to the story, you're right there. From London to New York.
The bells of Westminster Abbey, two towers.
To Tel Aviv and Kelowna.
Good evening from Allenby Street. Helicopters up that pine.
Experience the news firsthand. Right time, right place.
We begin tonight.
Watch Global National with Kevin Newman. It's about time.
You're watching a Train 48 update.
This Saturday, I'd like to take you out to a restaurant.
You know, I'm having the gosh darn tires rotated on my van.
She could have got you killed, all right? You got stabbed.
She walks around in her underwear all the time. That was awkward.
What the hell is this? Hello?
I don't even want to use it. I just bought it because I don't want this to happen again.
I have Wednesday evening free.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's great.
You're swimming for some good fish in Canada.
And now, getting there. Today's great fishing took place on the beautiful waterfront just outside the city of Toronto. To get there, Anz and I took Highway 401 west to Kingston Road. We then traveled southwest to Coxwell Avenue and turned south, taking us to the boat launches at Asperges Bay. From there, it's a boat ride along the Lake Ontario shoreline to the Toronto Harbor and into the channels of the Toronto Islands. A boater's permit is required when operating a vessel in the harbor. If fishing from shore is a preference, to get to the ferry from the Highway 401, take the Don Valley Parkway south to the Gardner Expressway. Then take the Bay Street exit south to the ferry. The Toronto Ferry docks are located at the foot of Bay Street and Queens Quay. And now back to more Toronto bass.
He's on. He's on, boys. He's on. You got that. He's a good one, too.
Okay, let's go try and get him.
That is the best.
Let's go try and get him.
That is hilarious. Oh, man. I did a no-no. Oh, man.
He's staying.
I cast over 3 ropes, and I've hung on that top rope, and a fish hit my bait. Imagine that.
I'm going to sort of push the trolling motor into this rope here.
Yeah, I don't know how come I'm hung. That's the part that, like...
You're over that wire.
No, I know, but it should come up. It's just that it wouldn't come up, you see?
That's because your fish is 3 pounds, bro. An 8-pound dead line. You got a good one there.
Oh, man.
Oh, he is a nice one, too.
Yeah. Oh, now what?
Okay, so how do you do this? You're not going to pull him over. I'll guarantee you that.
No.
So here, you know what you're going to do?
I'm going to go on shore.
No.
No.
Okay, if you want to get out, but I was going to expose my hook. I'll catch your line.
Yep.
I'll suck him into us. I don't think this is going to work, but it might.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. You got my line.
That's what I want.
Oh, okay.
Get your line. Now you give some slack.
All right. Perfect, buddy. Over top. Over top.
Like
Swing him in.
Oh, now we go like this.
And you got yourself a nice fish.
Like that. And there you go, sir. There's your fish.
Thank you. When things go well, they go well. What can I say?
Suicide.
What can I say?
As Ozzy says, suicide is slow and vicious.
That's number 6 out of this one little area. Wow.
Now you're on your own getting that line out of there, brother.
No kidding.
That's the trickiest landing job I've ever done on a fish.
Without question. Well, you know what? It's parting that we end on that note.
Absolutely.
The other thing I got to say about this, I mean, just about every urban center that's on a lake, on a body of water, has got good fishing. Just that nobody fishes them.
Yeah, all these cities that are on water, you can usually find good fishing.
The Fishin' Canada Show. Brought to you by Ontario. More to discover. Coleman, the greatest name in the great outdoors. And Princecraft Mercury. We certainly hope you enjoyed today's episode, and thanks for Fishin' Canada.